I guarantee you will get a raise if you follow this strategy. If you haven't watched before, I'm Nolan. I'm the CEO of FairComp and the host of the HR Heretics podcast. I was a recruiting leader at Google, DoorDash, and Carta. And in this series, I break down offer letters to help people negotiate better pay. All right, so one of our followers, we'll call him Matt, works at as an analyst. He's been there for 13 months and was recently turned down by his boss when he asked for a raise. He wrote in asking for help, so we jumped on a call to talk through the strategy. Some quick background on Matt and his story. Matt told me he likes his company and he likes his boss and that he's a top performer. Here's his current comp package. His current base salary is $85K and he makes a 15% bonus. So his total comp is just shy of $100K. Matt asked for a $10K increase at his 1-year anniversary, but the boss said budgets were tight and nobody was getting a raise this year. I told Matt he needs to start interviewing for other roles. But Nolan, it's a tough market. He likes his company. He likes his boss. And that's definitely true. But people forget that the best time to interview is when you have a job. There's 3 reasons why it really made sense in this case. The first is that Matt asked for a raise and his boss said no. The second is that Matt used FairComp's free comp tools and saw that he was $10,000 below the median for his level. The third is that Matt has no leverage in the negotiation with his boss. The company knows he's a top performer, but they don't think he's going anywhere. So by interviewing, the worst thing that can happen is he gets rejected by a couple of companies. The best thing that could happen is Matt gets leverage. And that's what happened here. So Matt interviewed with a company called and they gave him an offer for a similar role. Here are the details. Offered Matt a $100,000 base salary plus a 15% bonus. So $115K total comp. He's already doing better than he was doing before. Told me he really liked that company and that team. And I told him he should ask for an additional $10K. And if they hit that number, he should sign immediately. But when he asked for more, they came back and they said that they were at the top of their band and they couldn't give another increase. So I told Matt to tell his current boss that he was approached by another company, that they presented an offer, and that he's seriously considering it. The boss told Matt, "Thank you for telling me." He said that he wanted to keep him, but he needed 24 hours to talk to the VP. The next day, the VP threw time on Matt's calendar and presented him a new offer. Here are the new details. They increased Matt's salary to $110,000. With the 15% bonus, his new total comp is just north of $126K. They increased Matt's compensation by almost $29K. All right, so what did we learn from this? The first is, as Michael Scott once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Matt asked for a raise and the boss initially said no. Nobody was harmed. The second is that data is power. Matt knew he was slightly underpaid because he used FairComp's free tools. The third is that you have to create leverage. The best way to create leverage in a negotiation is to have multiple offers on the table at the same time. Congrats on the raise, Matt. Thanks for letting us share your story.